Anyone fancy a chat about this stuff right here? Well, you know this is the place to be. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today we have our 7th weekly chat where we get together and have a quick look at what's been happening in the world of numismatics and precious metals. Okay, but before we go any further today, I'd like to start this episode with a question and an answer. The question is to 365 Days of Silver, who's recently posted 1 or 2 videos about copper stacking and whether or not people have any copper in their bullion. And I was just wondering, first of all, whether or not this would count as having copper in as having copper in a stack. You know, would you consider that as having a copper stack? And the answer as well is, well, this is the answer as to why I haven't shown my full collection as of yet. I've got to go for this and catalogue it by year, and as you can see, there's quite a few to go through there. There's a 1917 1 penny right there, so in good time I will get through all this, and as soon as I've done that, I will actually be able to show my full and entire collection of old coins and bullion to you all, and I'm extremely excited to do that. It's something I've been wanting to do since the very second I started the channel, but it's just taken me a bit longer than I anticipated to get through this lot, so bear with me on that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hi, thank you very much for being with me through that. Just a couple of things I wanted to get off of my chest there. But yes, hello again, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. So the first thing I'd like to discuss is the comment of the week that comes from Darth Stacker this week, who says, "Great video, I'm a beginner stacker, so with current prices, for now I am sitting on a bench. Anyway, may the stack be with you always, this is the way." Well, first of all, great name, Darth Stacker, and may the stack be with you too. But the reason I've chosen this as a comment of the week this week is I believe it covers the zeitgeist when it comes to people's current attitude towards silver and gold. Now, as you'll probably be aware of through all the news with all what's going off in the banks over in the US and now starting to be here in the UK, there has been a lot of volatility in the market at the moment, where we've seen a lot of movement in gold and silver. Now that would be putting a lot of people off investing. I've seen a lot of comments on a lot of different channels as well that people are being very fearful right now. Now, personally, I am still buying bits and bobs here and there. I'm certainly not bulk buying by any means at the moment. I'm more looking for pieces that I like, as well as getting the standard Britannia once a month, because I am a great believer in the adage, time in the market beats timing the market. Now, there may be a lot of dips and peaks and troughs right now, but the likelihood is, and again, there's no guarantees towards this, but the likelihood is, regardless, in 10 years' time, the price of silver and gold will have gone up, irrelevant to whether or not you bought in a peak. You know, given enough time, these things do generally tend to increase in value over time. Now, I would certainly remember that investing in precious metals or many types of investments as well is something that should be done for the long term, you know, a 5-year minimum, preferably 10-year plus. But anyway, I just thought it was a great comment, and then definitely shows a peek into the mindset of a lot of the newer stackers at the moment. So don't forget to let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts of the prices of precious metals at the moment? Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? I'll be very interested to find out in the comments below. So with the bargain of the week, unfortunately this week I've not really had a lot left in the comments to go on. There's certainly not been many bargains suggested, and unfortunately I've not really been able to gather too many bargains myself recently. I have picked a couple of new pieces up, but certainly no budget pieces, unfortunately, at the moment. There have been a few new items added to the collection over this weekend, so I'm very excited to bring you a few new episodes over the next coming weeks to show those all to you. But the good thing is we do have the results of the poll I put up for last week's bargain of the week, which was a three-way poll between the 999 1 ounce Krugerrand at £26, the 925 hold 1822 George IV crown at £25, or the 900 peace dollar at £16.40. Now, you've all spoken, and I'm very proud to say the winner, with 47% of the votes, was the 1822 Hold George IV crown, which is the item I picked up just over a week ago now for the £50 budget stacking challenge. I do think it was a great bargain myself. I think it's a wonderful coin. It is a shame about the hole, but still, you know, the 1822 being the second rarest crown ever minted, got to be a great bargain. So thank you all for casting your votes on that if you did so. I really do appreciate that. And not just because I won either. No, I do appreciate it. All the support I've been getting and all the time people take to interact with the channel in any way. I really appreciate all the comments you leave to me. And even if I am unable to get to them straight away, I will definitely respond to every single comment I receive on the channel. It is a joy getting back to you all and chatting to you all about your stacks and your collections. So please feel free to leave your comments below, and I look forward to getting back to you all soon. So if you look back at the week this week, one big thing we had was we hit a great milestone of 100 subscribers. So again, massive thank you to everybody who's helped me reach that milestone. It is an unbelievable target to reach this quickly. But with that being the case, we did get to find out what was inside this box here. So I have now drawn the results for the 100 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't seen that video as of yet, I will put a link on the screen right there. But that being said, I would keep an eye out for this little box here, because I've got an inkling he might be rearing his little head again sometime soon. So definitely keep an eye out for that going forwards. Okay, so also we had another 50p hunt on the channel where we looked for all the commemorative 50p's we could find out of a £250 bag of 50p's. There was quite a few great finds in the hunt. Not only that, we did a video about how to do your own hunt if it's something you've been wanting to do. Definitely check that out if you are interested in doing your own 50p hunts. I can highly recommend them. They're a lot of fun to do. You never know what coin you're going to find inside hunts, and I've found quite a few great coins in the few hunts I've done as of yet. So if that is something that interests you, again, I will stick a link to the video right there on the screen. And also, as a little bit of fun, I did a quick 50p giveaway. In the community section probably a week or so ago, I announced that I would be doing another 50p hunt soon, and I asked people to respond with how many Benjamin bunnies they thought I would find in the hunt. Now, one of the subscribers guessed the correct amount, so I have what I did is I selected a few 50p's of various value. I popped them all into a leather pouch and picked 3 out at random. And Claire was lucky enough to win those 3 coins. So well done to you there, Claire. Definitely keep an eye out for further little competitions like that. They're not really something I'm going to be announcing as competitions. I do like the idea of it being secret giveaways, where I might just ask you to respond to something in the comments, or leave a poll, or leave a something in the community post, and then pick a winner through all the people who provide correct answers. So definitely keep an eye out there. And if you do see me asking specifically how many of a certain coin you think I'm going to find in a hunt, it's probably a good indication that there's going to be a secret giveaway coming up soon. But keep your eyes out for them. It's just something I thought would be a little bit of fun. I know it's not they're not massive prizes, but it's something I like to do quite regularly going forward. So yeah, as I say, keep an eye out for that going forward. And finally, this week on Friday, I have gone through my entire gold and silver purchases of the year so far. With it being just March, it's not the highest amount of gold and silver, but definitely an amount I'm happy to have accumulated up to yet. There is still a lot of the year left to go as of yet, so definitely keep your eyes out for more gold and silver being added to the stack over time. But again, if you haven't checked out that video as of yet, definitely do so. There's some really interesting coins in there, and I do get to bring out my silver half crown album and complete it with you all. So that's definitely something to check out if you are into your old pre-decimal coins. Okay, if we take a look at what's been happening in the world of gold and silver this week, what we will see is gold is currently down £20 and 2 pence, and is currently sitting at £1,601 and 60 pence per ounce. Now, one thing you will see, and I will put a little chart on screen, is as I predicted last week, is what we are seeing is a lot of peaking and troughing with gold, with it repeatedly getting up to roughly around £1,610, and then down to roughly around 1,590, and you can see that that is going up and down throughout the week. Now, again, I am no financial advisor at all. But one reason I would suggest we are seeing that is because gold is, it is riding pretty high. It wasn't long ago, and it wasn't too much higher when it was at an all-time high. So one thing you will probably be seeing is people who have sat onto the gold for quite some time are now seeing it in quite some considerable profit. So when it's getting to a price of around 1,610, that is that's pushing people to sell because it's at a great price and we're getting a great profit for it. Obviously, the more people that you have selling an asset, that pushes the price down. What you're seeing there is going down. As I say, maybe a little bit lower or not quite as low, but roughly around 1,590, which then makes the price appealable again enough to drive in a spike in people buying at that price, which again, obviously, more people buying, it's going back up, and it looks to me like we're seeing a repeat of that pattern, that it's getting to a certain amount, triggering people to sell, which is causing the price to go down a little bit, triggering people to buy, and we're seeing a repeat of that. Now, we probably will see a little bit more of that going forward, just for a little while. I mean, I can't guarantee how much longer it's going to keep doing that for, but generally what you will tend to find is it will teeter that way up and down, and then it will go one way or the other. So it's definitely very interesting at the moment with everything that's happening in the financial world right now. The price of gold is it's something to keep the eye on right now. But as I say, we are currently looking at the time I record this video at on Saturday, the 1st of April. The price of gold is currently £1,601 and 60 pence per ounce. And so with silver, again, as predicted last week, we have seen a continual rise for the price of silver, which is currently sitting at £19.62 per ounce. And as you can see, that is a further increase of 58 pence from the price last week. Again, it's there's a lot happening with the banks, etc. It's causing a lot of people to buy. Silver isn't in the same position as gold, where it's at an all-time high or hovering around an all-time high. Silver has reached prices of up to over £29 per ounce in the past. So there is definitely still a lot more room to grow with silver than gold, in my opinion. But again, I am certainly no financial advisor, and it is just my opinion on that. But that's my prediction, that we are going to see a little bit more teetering with gold. We may see a movement one way or the other by next week, but with silver, I do certainly predict that we're going to see a little bit more movement going upwards, just for now, anyway. So with numismatics this week, we actually have two big releases, and one is the fourth coin in the Harry Potter series being released. That's the Hogwarts coin, and with the current delays we're getting on the Dumbledore coin, I feel it may be possible I receive my Hogwarts coin before the Dumbledore even arrives here. I'm just speculating here, but I have noticed there's been a lot of trouble with the Dumbledore coin, certainly a lot more than there has been on the other coins in the series, and that just makes me think that maybe the Dumbledore is the coin to look out for in the future. If there's going to be any one coin that has a particularly higher value in the series, I'm thinking it could be the Dumbledore, because it's it's been over a month and a half now since I ordered mine, and I did order mine within an hour of it going on sale via the Royal Mint. So it does make me think that maybe that does mean Dumbledore is quite sought after and perhaps could be the most popular coin of the series. We'll just have to wait and see and find out what happens there. Okay, so secondly, and keeping on the theme of wizards, we have the next release in the King Arthur Myth and Legends series, as the Royal Mint have now released their Merlin coin. So we now do know that Merlin, being the second coin, leaves Morgana Le Fay to be the third and final coin in the series. Definitely an interesting design for Merlin. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the wizard character out of the 1980s board game Hero Quest, if any of you can remember ever playing that. But seeing as I've started the collection, I will definitely be getting that one and the Morgana coin to follow. Okay, so next week on the channel, I'm going to start off on Tuesday by doing the good old-fashioned coin review that I was supposed to do this last week. So if you are a fan of old and numismatic coins, that's definitely going to be one for you. And on Friday, I'm hoping that we'll be able to find something to go with this little guy here, which is the 1822 George IV crown, which I purchased for the £50 a month budget challenge. Now it is already April, so I'm going to say that the £25 carry is over, and say that the budget is currently now £75 for April as well. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping to head out and see if I can find any great deals that we can add to the budget stack. And again, definitely hang around to see this guy again, because now we've reached 100 subscribers, I do get to announce the 250 subscriber goal. So that video is going to be coming out very, very shortly tonight, hopefully immediately after this one, and you should be able to click this video right here. Okay, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.